So looking at our Euro USD, the first thing I'm looking at is we have a structure here. This is Monday. This Monday, we'll have a level of rise on Monday. Second level rise, third level rise. They create a peak formation high. Now, guys, this was what I was talking about. This is the peak formation highs here.
Okay.
Where is my annotation keys? Okay. So this level, this highs here, okay, is the highest point on that chart. Is the highest point. Okay. So
yes,
since this is the highest point on the weekly time frame, which is the 1 hour. When I say weekly time frame, I mean 1 hour. When I say monthly time frame, I mean 4 hours. Okay. So on our weekly time structure, let me not say time frame. On our weekly structure, which is the 1 hour, okay, we saw that they've established a highest peak. That's the highest point. So that highest point after 3 days of rise will give us a reference that, okay, this is the point we want to use as our next day criteria for trade entry. Okay. All these things happened almost simultaneously across the board. Even GBP USD, they were all the same. So what I will now do is I'll mark out that area and I go to the lower time frame. I've identified what I need to identify here, which is the peak. Then I go to the lower time frame and see what happens the next day. So here was our peak. Here was our peak, right? Our highest point. So today they got bounced on the 50, came back up to test it with the week. Now notice this candle here. Okay, pinned into that zone. This is now a second leg. Mind you, we have one leg here, another leg here. So we already have 2 legs of retracement. We already have an end here, right?
yes.
Now we came here to have another one. So this is 2 touch. Here is one, another 1 touch. So this is a 21 trade, trade setup, right? Now they came back again and give it some couple of strikes again without breaking it. None of these candles closed. I really wanted to see a candle that will close above this high structure. Then I will know that this level is broken.
Okay.
All right. So when I couldn't see this after this break, we had a close below 13 here, came down, reject the 50 with a morning star formation, came back up to retest. So we have an M, a structural M here, and we have another structural M over here again. If you look at the higher time frame, this is going to be the first leg M, second leg M. Okay, but both failed. But if you're a day trader, you didn't fail because most people got what they wanted from this pair, okay, by following their rules. That's why I was mentioning in the first when we started that you must know what you are looking for and you must know the kind of trader that you are. Why do I hate swing trading? I love to swing, to be honest. I love to swing, but the problem is this: when I identify a structure like this and I take a sell maybe here and I have a drop and it rejects 200 and bounce back like this, I usually get pissed off. I guess what I'm saying. It messes up my mindset. I hate it. Okay. Okay, this might be, let's say, 40 pips down here. Okay. And maybe when I took this trade, I walk away. Now coming back now, I'm minus maybe 4 pips. It's crazy. So what I do is this. Remember, you know, your moving averages also serve as your take profit levels, right? Your 200 EMA serves as a take profit level. Your 800 EMA serves as another take profit level. Even your 50 EMA serves as a take profit level. I'm talking as a day trader now. So when you are taking a trade riding from the ups or from the down, you should be aware of these levels and watch how they react to price for you to know what to do. Do you understand?
Yes.
Now, I had my drop after the close. Now, when I will confirm to take this trade is when I had this close below the 13 moving average, which is this red line. I'm taking a close right here, and I want the market to drop down. Okay, so we had a small down, a down push, and found resistance support on the 200 EMA. Now, perhaps they've not gotten the value or the volume they are looking for. They are coming back up to come and test it. Mind you, what they are building is the peak formation high. And in this kind of scenario, if this happens to click in, you're looking for over at least 100 to 200 people from to the downside.
Okay.
So you don't think they're just gonna give that away on a platter of gold for
Okay.
nothing? They have to induce more buyers until everybody thinks they're actually going up, right? Then they will
Yes.
dump it on them.
Okay.
Yeah, believe me, today they might break this resistance level, make new highs, but I am sure by Friday, towards the end of the market, they will drop the market down because why? They've moved already 3 level high. Okay, they've gone more than 3 levels high this week, established
Okay.
a resistant level. If they go ahead and break this level, yeah, they may continue for the next 100 pip or more. This is zero USD. Let's say 70 to 100 pip more above this level, and they're gonna reverse.
Okay.
Do you understand? So what
Yes.
they are trying to do is just to accumulate more sellers, more buyers, induce more buyers into the market. Now, the sellers that took this trade, are they wrong? No, they are not wrong. Anybody that took shots here knows what they are doing. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Anybody that took a sell to UUSD today knows what they are doing, and they are right. But as I told you earlier, no setup is 100% perfect. They are looking at the volume of the money on the table. Yeah, have they met their targets? If they have not met their target, they are coming back for the stops.
Okay.
Whether you like it or not, they are coming back for the stops. I get what I'm saying. Now, in this
Yes.
scenario, unfortunately, they are not okay. They want to come back for the stops. Now, think about everybody that's sold here. What is going on now? Either all their profit has been taken away from them and they are threatening their stop losses, which are all over here,
Yes.
okay? Or some people were able to close out on small profits anywhere around here, okay?
Yes.
But they were all mesmerized because the market makers that truly moved the market, they needed more and they are coming for it.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Yes.
So
Yes.
I'm still going to show you another example where this worked out perfectly on the chart so that you know that an M formation like this is very much valid. But just that when the market makers need to make, when they want to create a panic in the market, they do it regardless of what the structure is. So,
Okay.
okay, yeah, let's take for example this. Okay, so I'm going to highlight it. Okay, even it's more than that. So I want you to see this level. Okay, how we hit this level once, twice, then it depends. How we hit this level once, twice, 3 times, 4 times before the rise. Why? Why do they have to do this?
To accumulate more volume.
Exactly. And induce more sellers.
Okay.
Now, does that mean buying here is wrong? No, you were right. But unfortunately, if you swing it, it's not going to work for you because they came back down again. Okay?
Yes.
Buying here again, is it wrong? No, it's not wrong. And you definitely made profits up to here. But if you want to hold it for the long run, it went against you. I get something now. Buying here, is it right? Yeah. Of course, you made some substantial profit holding it for 2 days. But they still came back again to make another M before they continued. So you find out that if you're a swing trader that took maybe this first level bottom, W, and you took maybe the buy around here, you find out that you'll be frustrated holding on for these two massive retests before the major run came. Do you understand?
Yes.
But the bone of contention is that you were right. You were right with your analysis. Everything you saw was right. But the market makers have to accumulate. They have to induce. They have to stop people out before they do what's on their mind. Do you get my point? Now,
Yes.
that is why you must approach every trade setup with caution, okay, in terms of what you are risking. And this is why I decided to become a day trader because if I, as a day trader, I will make these profits, okay, maybe perhaps take the other side of this, and I will also catch this. And if I don't, I won't be able to catch the reversal of this, but I'll be able to catch this as well. and perhaps catch this as well. Why? Somebody asked me why. Because all these moves are just M's and W's repeatedly on the highs and the lows, if you look very closely.
Okay.
True of us?
That's true.
They are just repeated. Look, we have about 3 or 4 hits here. This is about, if you go to the 15 minutes, you see it. Okay, this is a double bottom. This is a rejection can. Maybe this would be a kind of inverse head and shoulder. This here. Okay, this is a double bottom, and this is another double bottom. If not on the 15 minutes, on the 5 minutes. So guys, let's go back and see on the 5 minutes. Okay. Let me clean out all this. Okay, so yeah, here we are. Okay, so this is the V bottom. I didn't count this. This is a retracement trade, okay, because we just dip down into the low. This is where they established the peak formation low. All right, so this was your peak formation low that you are working on. This is the level that we don't want them to break. As long as this level is holding, okay, this is our final support. Unless they break this level, of which they did not even break it. Look all through, they didn't break it. Okay, so this was the level we are considering as our peak formation low. Now the next day they came here, we test it. This is not obvious, but if you can draw a trend line to this, you'll be able to catch something. Oh, sorry. Okay, causing a trend line across will allow us to pick this rejection, which gives us a W. First leg, second leg, rise. Okay, but if you can't, this is a better one. As you can see, we'll have our first touch, second hit, right? This is a valid M, so we are selling here because it was obvious above the highs. Did you understand that?
Yes.
Good. Now over here we have divergence. Okay. Oh, sorry. Do I need to clean that, or do I move on?
No, it's fine. You can see.
Okay. So here we see we have divergence. Price making lower low, TDI, RSI, whatever you have down there making what? Higher highs. All right.
Yes.
And you can also, I like to do this also. This is a horrible trend line. Sorry. Okay, we can apply stuff like this. So we'll have a break, retest. Here is where we take our entries after the retest. Are you getting my point?
Yes, yes.
Here is your first leg M, second leg M. Your entry trigger is always the 30 moving average close back, right?
Okay.
Now, I don't know what your target is. Maybe from here to here might be up to 100 pips. I don't know. But I think from here to here should be up to 50. I will take this and walk away.
Okay.
Is there an ID 50 here? Yes. Guys, what I'm showing you now is what I teach my students in my mentorship program. Okay. Fortunately, people are having it for free.
Thank you very much.
All right. So
thank you very much, bro.
What matters is your ability to use this. You guys are from all over the world. I don't think all of you are from Africa. Okay. So let's work as team. You are in my group. Okay. Just let's keep doing the same thing. I know it works. I'm very sure. Okay. Now your ID 50. What type of entry confirmation do we have here? This one here.
At which point?
What? What type of entry confirmation do we have here? Have I been speaking Spanish?
I'm asking it. Oh, at the top there. That all right. We have our peak
Very
formation.
low track.
No. Entry formation. I mentioned two, right?
Shift candle.
No. Those are secondary. This is the shift candle. This is the shift candle here.
Close below the 13.
Yeah, it's a close below the 13. But what is the name of this structure?
Double bottom, double top.
Double top. That's an M.
M
The name.
Yes.
You see, guys, you see your problem. You are not focusing on the main thing. You are like, it's just like admiring a lady by the makeup she's wearing. Okay? That's not the main thing. You are looking at the makeups.
Okay.
Now, listen, you first have to identify the structure first. It's just like building a house without foundation. It's not going to stand.
Okay.
Unless you want to build stick, like you want to build a suspended building. I don't know how you want to do that. Do you get it? Now,
Yes,
all
sir.
these things you are mentioning now are second class, like they are finished jobs, like finishing jobs, right?
Okay.
The most important thing you need to understand is the structure. I mentioned that I have two entry types, the major reversals and the continuation, right? And the major reversals, you find them at the highs and the lows. This is the high. This is the previous day high here. Here is it. And this is the previous day low here. Okay? So this is happening above the previous day high. So I'm looking for an M structure only. That's only what I'm looking for. I said only. At this point, I'm not looking to buy whatsoever. I'm looking to sell only. And when you are looking to sell, what's coming to your mind? What setups are you looking for?
M pattern.
Good.
Head and shoulders.
Yeah. Huh?
Triple top.
Yeah. Triple tops. Yeah. These are the structures that is coming to your mind.
Adam
Only.
and Eve.
I get what I'm saying.
Yes.
So if you only have these structures at your mind when price comes above this level, then I don't think any other thing could confuse you, right? Okay, what about when you come down to this level? Okay, this is the previous day low, this is the previous day low, and this is the previous day high, right? Now price is trending below the previous day low. What are you looking for here? What kind of structure are you looking for here?
W.
Good.
Divided sugar.
Oh, so what do we have here? We have something that looks like a W or a triple bottom, but we have a divergence.
Yes.
What is the divergence, sir?
Divergence is just like, you see, let me draw it very properly for you. When price, you see, the price is making lower low here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And this indicator here is making a higher high. I will explain further. If you notice, you see that this low is higher than this low, right?
Yes.
And this low is higher than this low, right?
Yes.
So we call the structure lower lows.
Yes.
Okay, I made a video on structural levels. I think that video will be very fantastic for all of you. Okay, these lower lows. So, and you see, this low here is lower than this low here, and this one is lower than this. So it's kind of making higher lows, right? Because this one is higher than this, and this one is higher than this, right?
Okay.
So when you have price doing the opposite thing as the trend line is doing, it's called divergence.
Okay.
Now, I don't. Bernard, you're singing. So I don't care what you put here. It could be anything. And most times, all these things even help to confuse traders. Are you getting my point? But if you understand what the structures are saying, you can only use this as a guideline. Okay? Just like it's showing us divergence in this scenario now. And when you start seeing divergence in your structure, that means you are in your major reversal areas where price will likely reverse. And the divergence works in line with this structure, it works in line with this structure, and it works in line with this structure. So it's more peculiar with the major reversal setups. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So when you start seeing this kind of divergence in your chart, okay, you see this, just know that this is about to happen, or this, or this. Okay, that is a major reversal is about to happen. Okay, this is one secret
Yes.
I tell you now, a big secret. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, let me wipe this. Okay. So we have the structure played out. We want to continue and see what we have. So I have my structure M here, right? I sell, I take whatever I can. This push is okay. If I wait for second leg, this push is okay. I go out. Now, the next day, you know, this is your major reversal entry, right?
Yes.
After major reversal, what do you expect? After an M, you have first leg, right? Retrace, second leg, right? Retrace,
Yes.
third leg. So we've seen this, which,
W.
yeah, an M, which is this, right?
Okay. Yes.
We've seen this now. This place is this place.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
Okay.
we are expecting this. Okay, with
Yeah.
whatever it has, you could make this or whatever, but we are expecting this. So we are expecting. We've seen this. This here is this, right? So we
Okay.
are expecting to see this, which is this, right?
Yeah.
After
Okay.
this, what next? We are looking for this, which
Yes.
is
Expecting
this.
this. And then W.
Do you see it now? Now, in this case, it could continue and make another push like this. This now is here. Okay.
Okay.
This now is considered here. We could get another one like this. Nobody knows for sure.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So you must know how to identify this, your major reversal. And this here is the continuation pattern. Do you understand?
Yes.
This could look like a major reversal, but most times they will trap you because, you know, Steve will always say, don't sell level one consolidation. Don't buy or sell level one retracements, right? Good. Now, when you are buying back into this after seeing a major move like this, you have to be careful. In this scenario, it played out very well. In this scenario, it played out well. But in some cases, they will hit this level and come down.
Okay.
I hope I'm not going too fast.
No, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. So when we've identified our first leg, this is the beginning of the trend. This is the beginning. The first thing you are looking for as your beginning is your M and your W. So when you identify your M and your W, you look for a drop, retrace, drop, retrace, drop, just like that, normal structure pattern. So we have our drop, we retrace. How do we know the second drop have started? Let me show you one simple trick. I can construct a trend line following those structures. So how do you draw your trend line? By connect all the structure lows, this structure low, no break, right? And here, what do we have here?
Breakouts.
We have a breakout. We sell. Okay. Do you understand? Did anybody understand what I said? What I just did?
No. No, sir.
Ogundele,
Please repeat.
Yes, sir.
you don't understand it?
I don't get it, sir.
Okay.
No.
All right. I'll come again. Now,
Not clear.
all right. If you get it clear, it's going to help you a lot. So what I do is this, okay? When I've identified my peak like this, my intraday peak. Once I identify my intraday peak, what I do for the second leg, I want to see a retracement into that zone.
Okay.
Once I see the retracement, you know, when I have my first leg drop, I'm looking for retracement. This is my first leg drop. I'm looking for retracement. After the
Okay.
retracement, I know it's going to drop again.
Okay.
So
That's the important.
yeah, the second leg. Now the question is now, where will it start from? Where will the leg come out from? Where will be the beginning of the drop, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You don't want to start selling here and they will retrace back against you again for them to come back again, right?
Okay.
Yes.
You
Yes.
want to come in immediately the market makers comes in. How do you
Okay.
know? So we could see that for my trend line structure, I use this low here and this low, which did not break. Okay. Unfortunately, we
Okay.
were able to have a break and retest here. You see, we had a break and the candle came back to retest it, and we have a drop.
Yes, sir.
So at that break of that trend line is where we'll have our trend, our sell position here. Here we sell for the
Ooh.
second leg drop. Did you get it now?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes. 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 Yes.
Now I want you to go back. No, well, this is for your second stage of practice. Like if you're having difficulties with entries and exits, especially entries, okay, you can study this, but you should understand that this is our type 1 entry, which is major reversal. I'll just name it type 1, okay, and this is type 2. What is type 2?
Type 2 is pullback.
Continuation setup. These are major reversals. Major reversals. I wrote it out in earlier, maybe you were in
Yes.
major reversals, and this is continuation setups. Oh God, forgive my writing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you understand what I just said now, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So this is how you pick a continuation, which is how you pick this. So what we are selling is we are selling this here. After this retracement, we sell this to get this. Okay. Now after this first push, depending on the pair, should be able to give you 50 pips. If not, when it got down here, you should be able to have 50 from this whole move. Then you take it and get out. Okay. Now, imagine you were able to swing this, you were able to take this, and you now say, okay, I don't want to do fuck. You say, I don't want to do day trading, I want to swing it, right? Now, after maybe you came down to maybe say, let's say here is 60 pips, and you were expecting it to continue to drop, and you came back to see the trend now around somewhere here. How would you feel?
Depression is real.
But were you wrong with your analysis?
Yeah.
No.
You were not wrong. Okay, you were only wrong with your take profits. You did not take profit.
Okay.
So did the trade work out? Yes, the trade worked out. What did not work out? Your brain and your head did not work out.
It's deep.
Yeah. So what could have been a winning trade ended up to be a losing trade.
True.
Just because you wanted to convert from day trading to swing trading automatically. I'm telling you out of my personal experience. I'm not just saying just to laugh at you guys or something. No, these are things that have happened to me countless times, maybe more than it has ever happened to you. That's why I'm able to know. Do you understand?
Yes.
Nice.
I don't think there's anything any of you passing through now that I've not passed through. I've seen it all. Are you getting me? So is
Yes.
the lessons I learned through all this process I'm trying to pass down to you now. And if you kind of apply it and see it from the other side of it, you just find out that what you call a losing streak can even be a winning streak. Are you getting me? Because if you took profits here or here or here, you would have had a nice day.
Yes.
But you wanted to take everything on the table, perhaps plus the one for next week, this week. You ended up having your stops triggered because maybe when this pushed into profit, you put your stop loss at break even, right?
Yes.
Heaven helps you, you did that. If you didn't do that, they are coming to take you out where your stop loss is. Okay?
Yes.
So what was meant to be a winning trade now end up a losing trade. So did you learn something from that?
Yes.
Sure.
Cool. So you should be able to
Yes.
take profits and walk away. If you want to be a day trader, like I am, okay? Like I am. That's why
Profits and go.
take profit and leave the table. Once you achieve 30, 40, 50 pips, in fact, I have a rule that states that once the market gives out 50 pips, it's not owing me anything again.
Okay.
I get what I'm saying.
Yes.
I understand that there are days that will go 250 pips. Yes, there are. But once the market moves 50 pips on the direction I'm expecting, it's not owing me anything again. Did you get it?
Yes.
So that helps me to always get out of the market. It doesn't mean that I will always take on 50 pips. No, I can take 50 and maybe leave 1 or 2 trades to run and see if I can get to 100. And if they come back to that 50 again, I can take it out.
Okay.
Do you understand? So I'm
Yes.
not going for 100 with 100% of my positions. I could close, if I take 3 positions, I can close 2 at 50 and allow 1 to try 100. Okay? If I achieve it, yeah, it's win-win. If I don't, at least I banked something, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's it. I hope you guys were able to learn something today.
Yes, you learned a lot.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys. I will allow you to digest this, okay? Randomly, sometime next week, or maybe, yeah, on Saturday, I'll hold another live class, okay? I'll still post the link. You guys can always connect and we'll have another section, okay?
Thank you very
Yeah. So if you enjoy what you had, you can as well share our link, our channel link with your friends, post in signal what do you call it? Channels where you belong. Okay.
Okay.
You can invite your friends to join the channel and we just build it up. Okay.
That's fine.
So I appreciate every one of you. My name is Samuel, aka P Boss.
People.
The
For sure.
peep. The
Okay.
peep box.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm off Yafa.
I'm fine, bro.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
doing very fine.
Okay, you're welcome, guys. I appreciate all of you. Thanks for your
Okay.
support. Thanks for attending the class. I'll see you all guys on Saturday if you're willing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank
Make sure
you.
yeah, thank you. Make sure you
Thank
practice
you,
on
sir.
this. Yeah, you're welcome, guys.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yes, sir.
Bye.